You're listening to the Full-Time Podcast with Matt, Alex and Marcel.
Yeah, that was it for Group A, and now the other game in Group B, our Socceroos. So not a whole lot to say on Palestine, who I'll just touch on first, because they'll be playing Jordan. Palestine's major problem is that they can't get the ball forward to actually score. Their forwards have been totally absent, and they're playing Jordan, who have been, no doubt, one of the better sides in the whole of Asia in this competition. So that's that for Palestine. Now the Socceroos. Now, I'll pose a question to both of you. Look, does Jamie McLaren scoring, does Apu Gianu scoring, does it give these guys confidence to bag a big goal against Syria, or is it just the fact that we played an opponent that was too low?
I think it definitely gives them confidence. I think scoring and getting, especially with McLaren getting that monkey off his back of finally getting that goal for the Socceroos, he's going to carry that forward now, and he's going to have the hunger in his belly again to score and prove and try to cement his place as a starter in this team.
I think it's a bit of column A, column B. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy for McLaren that he scored. I think it's fantastic that he did. He finally got his debut goal. I used to have this running joke with my brothers that what's one thing that me and McLaren have in common? We both have 0 goals for the Socceroos.
Can't say it anymore.
Now,
obviously, I was watching the game with Sam Jones, who was just in Perth for the week, and my good friend Hayden Powell. And we were both sitting there, and you know, when he sort of kicked the ball into his foot in that first opportunity, I thought he's cursed. He's fucking cursed. He's not going to score a goal for the Socceroos ever, let him alone, because you know I seem to curse everything. 15 minutes later, he heads one in. But yeah, fun fact there about McLaren.
But honestly, like I think it's good that they're scoring, and it should develop that fire in the belly for them, that hunger that they need to go forward. But it is against Palestine. No disrespect to Palestine whatsoever. They didn't offer much against us. So I think defensively, everyone could have put their name on the score sheet in that game. But I think them two scoring in particular gives them and the squad itself a boost of confidence that maybe we can bag a few goals against Syria and that we can actually start to properly defend our title as, you know, Asian Cup champions, as champions of Asia.
Yeah, and I think also it's important that we scored from open play.
Exactly.
We had this massive monkey on our back for a long time that we just couldn't seem to find the back of the net from open play. Yeah, we did see it, you know, in the warm-up game, but in actual competition, scoring from, because how far back would you have to go to when we scored it in the competition from open play, not from a set piece?
When the last time we scored an open play was when Tim Cahill headed in the winners against Syria, right?
Yeah, and before that, I kind of it's gone past me. I couldn't even remember.
And that's the problem. We could not score. We were relying on, you know, we basically relied on penalties and Yadanak just to, you know, hit the free kicks in. Now that we scored,
like in the World Cup, where did our 2 goals come from?
Penalties.
They came from penalties. There we go.
Exactly right, and I think especially Gianu scoring, who hasn't had the best scoring record over in Cyprus, he's going to carry a lot of confidence going forward, and he is quite pacey as well. And I've been saying for a long time, I do rate him.
He's going to be wonderful off the bench.
Yes.
I love him as a bloke. I wouldn't start him. Would never start him.
No.
But if he can come in as that replacement for McLaren or Naboot, who might even be fit, or would you even play Lecky in that number 9 role? It's hard to say, but whoever it is that'll be in that number 9 role, Gianu is a perfect substitute. I think him coming on to play the last 20 to 25 minutes, he can add that punch, no doubt.
And
so look,
I was going to say, it's really interesting that we called him in as like our C option after Boyle got injured as well, and he's got the potential to sort of cement a bench spot.
He was pretty decent throughout the shifts that he had in World Cup qualifying, and obviously even in that friendly against Kuwait, make of that what you will. But you know, I think the best thing about Gianu is that every time we've had to sort of pick him as option, you know, 4, 5, 4, 6, he has always done quite well. So credit to it, and credit what he's doing at the moment. Keep doing what you're doing, Apu, because playing in Europe, playing in Cyprus, you've found somewhere that really suits your style, and you're doing it for the green gold.
I just want to say what a revelation Mabil has been.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Look, as someone that actually watches the Danish football, and Logan can tell you all about this, No. Like he actually, because we've seen Amini come here, we've seen Economides come here, we've seen a fair few players, right?
Yep.
I don't think any of them have had the consistent impact nor the ability to get into a squad. I mean, we even saw bloody Jack Duncan sign for Randers for a bit, and none of them were able to actually cement a spot in the squad and play well and seek praise from the Danish public. And then Mabil comes in, and you're thinking, oh yeah, he might be able to be a bit of an impact sub. I mean, the Michelin fans didn't think anything of him at all, really. And he just click of the finger, he just smashed straight into the team, and he was the bit of life that they needed. So, like, credit Jeff Syrup for recruiting him. I know this isn't a Superliga podcast, but honestly, he was such a breath of fresh air for them. And because of that, he's been able to add the exact same impact for the Socceroos,
Definitely.
No, it's good. No, speaking of impact, what about Economides starting for the Socceroos? I thought that was a fantastic move. I think that should have happened in the beginning in the first game.
Yep.
Compared with Cruz, he's obviously that bit of life to add in. But I the Perth fans are going to kill me. I still think you shouldn't be taking someone into the Socceroos setup when they've not even had half a season of decent game time. And I know it sounds stupid because he has scored and played well for the Socceroos now, but look at Ryan Grant, for example. Ryan Grant was given a full season where he played in a winning team, and now he's come to the Socceroos setup and been pretty solid, right? And yes, Economides has played well, but he hasn't played the quality opposition yet. He hasn't.
Yeah.
Wait till the knockouts, and he probably will probably. I'm not going to say that he will struggle because he could easily prove me wrong again, but he's probably not going to have that same impact. And I just want people to be aware of that.
Here's a question that I want to ask both of you.
Yeah.
Now, with people like Mabil, Economides, McLaren, do you think it's time for people like Cruz to maybe step aside and let this new crop come through?
Cruz, and I maintain this, Cruz still has a spot on the bench for him.
Yeah, 100%. But do you think that maybe Cruz shouldn't be this starter?
No. I don't think anyone agrees with that. But as a proud Cruz defender, since the injury, since the 2015 injury, he hasn't been used the right way, not once, by any of these managers. So it's frustrating. But
yeah, I think that's fair. I think, and as much as everyone says how crap Cruz is, I have defended him. He is still a solid player. Yeah, he's not as good as maybe we would have liked, as Matt said, since the injury. But it's not his fault. Like, he's not the one selecting himself every week or for every tournament.
Yeah.
And countless past players have said, the effect that the booing has on him, and I honestly believe that has taken a toll. He obviously hasn't come out and said anything, but it's like at some point it does take a toll, and you got to think, well, maybe I should be better off not playing for the Socceroos if this is what I'm going to cop every week.
Well, yeah, I mean, the notion was floated after his sister had to come out and say, hey, can you stop sending death threats to my fucking brother, please, after the World Cup. But I think the biggest thing with him is more the fact that there's just so many things he does in plain sight that pisses everyone off.
Yep.
And he's prone to it. He's not a whipping boy anymore. He's more someone that is more deserved of the casual comments, but when people take it too far, that's when he just he's not going to be the same. And it's not just footballer, a person. You're not going to be able to think the same way after receiving that kind of abuse. But look, we need to move on. We've been talking about the Socceroos for a while. So, any final comments on any part of the squad? Matt Ryan wearing a cap, maybe.
Highlight of the game.
Yeah,
I think that had, someone actually said that hat specifically had to be approved by the AFC. You couldn't just pick up any old hat. That hat in particular had to be.
The thing was, his Socceroos hat, for whatever reason, wasn't properly licensed.
There has to be some sort of issue.
The one with the FFA, the one with the FFA logo or the coat of arms or whatever, couldn't get approved. So the AFC had to hand him an AFC cap. Just
like Ryan Grant's mullet that had to be approved by the AFC just in case it didn't offend anyone.